us from all our foes. But if the price is death for all we hold in, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. The weapons that which emboldens the free shall always be a flag of liberty. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. The weapons that which emboldens the
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafor Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the one who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the only man that stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people for almost 6 decades now. It does not matter the region where you come from in Biafra land, because before the war, there was nothing like Niger Delta, Niger, River line or bottom line on top of land or Abo land. There was nothing soever like that. You have people coming and say, we are the voice of Abo community. We are the voice of a Bibu community. We are the voice of Fenam. We speak for Bobura. We speak for Ugebu. We speak for Oguja. We are speaking for Arochiku. We are the indigenous and the dominating and Amberians. We are the Mulite, and everybody was just talking for their father's compound. Nobody could say no. Our father didn't give birth to one son. Where are the children of others? Until he came. And then there are those from his region, from his tribe, from his kindred, who may not appreciate what he's doing today. And so also are some who are not from his tribe. They say, no, you see, it's not speaking for us. But it's not a matter of contest. Tell us your village address. We will come there and challenge you in your community. And then you know that Biafrans has united already. The divide and rule tactics is over. The zoo is paranoid. That is why they are telling you, Arewa youth give strong order. Of course, Arewa youth are Boko Haram. Arewa youth are Miati Allah. Arewa youth are Fulani herdsmen. Arewa youth are those jihadists, Islamic barristers and senators and chief justice you have there. They are the same army Boko Haram. They think they are in charge. We shall see how long it will be. One man commands as loyalty. One man pull the bull by the horn to save all of us. And when we say he's a savior, some people say, what do you mean? This is blasphemy. Do you even know the meaning of savior? But you are a black man, you cannot. I do not expect you to know that. Because you have been looking at one savior coming from heaven or the other. Savior simply means one that saves another from a threatening danger. So it depends on the savior, kind of savior you're talking of. If I digress further, I am George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kika Abiyama, I must tell you it is a privilege that I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of the African Rep and the Nigerian International Coordinator. Before we proceed this morning, we must acknowledge the Almighty Creator, because without him, we are gone as a people. Without him, that will be the end of us. That is why when I see people going to Yoruba pastor to take them to heaven, you are as miserable as your governor and your politician who go to one Satan of Sokoto or Satan of Emir of Kano or whatever name they call themselves to receive endorsement to rule us. We shall see how it ends. All of you are miserable set of human beings. This is early morning and you deserve it. No, I want you to check it. You come here in your land and vote for a senator. You come here in your land and vote for a councillor. In your own land, in your own community, you vote for a governor. In your own community, you vote for a representative, and all of them. The next thing they do after you supposedly vote for them is, in fact, even before you supposedly vote for them, they must pay homage to one emir, one caliphate, one jihadist, one satanist. They must go to the north Arewa to bow down. You think they are not stupid? Because they really don't have value for your vote. They don't. Articulation, obituarialization, Buhari integritylation. Where are all of you? How market? Now it's sniper, suicide that is raining for all of you. You people will be remembered anyway. All of you will be remembered. Those of you hungry will kill out of stupidity. You will be remembered. Those of you who will take sniper and poison yourself with rat poison, you will be remembered. Those of you who are killing yourself because of your girlfriend or boyfriend, you will be remembered. Those of you in Yoruba church hanging yourself already because you see the truth, you will be remembered. But it's not going to be in the light of our fallen heroes and heroines for the avoidance of doubt. You are stupid as them. He want to go to heaven. He want to go to heaven. You can imagine William are not going to bow down for Sanisu, Lamido Sanusi, one of these jihadists, terrorists, to rule me. Don't you see that Islamization has completed already? And so when you see people like Asari, they say, we are nice at we speak for people. Did you not hear his comment on radio yesterday in the Zoo newspaper that if amnesty money is not being paid to them, that their children will be disappointed in them? That was indirect way of telling Nigerian government to pay him for trying to blackmail IPOB. That was indirect way, but most of you do not understand. You do not read the lines in between this communication. All the money they have been paying Asari and all the warlord, what has it done in our land, Niger Delta? Because I'm a Niger Delta man. Do we have international airport in Niger Delta? Do we have seaport in Niger Delta? Do we have good hospital in Niger Delta? Do we have drinking water in Niger Delta? Do we have electricity in Niger Delta? But like I said, we will acknowledge the Almighty Creator. Iruanya is jumping in America doing genocide exhibition. All of them, they are doing exhibition. You know, it is buying and selling in the shop. Mazena the Kano open one shop. Mazuchi Mefo open another shop. George Onyibe open another one. Of course, and all of them, we have to make profit. Biafrans, wake up. Wake up. They didn't die for anybody. But their actions one day will be recorded, and all of them will pay dearly for what they have done. Let those who have committed evil, let evil follow them. Those who their hands are clean, let their hands remain clean. But this is what fears the enemy. This is what, that is why you are very, very, very much confused in your place of religion, because it is a room for indulgence for you. But justice will come, equity will come, transparency will come. There is no hiding place. Because the day of reckoning is coming for all of us. Today you are a shaman, Abi. When your hypocrisy will be confronted. When your actions will be investigated, we will see whether your hypocrisy will be exposed in the end. Let's acknowledge Ukoki Kabiama so that we move ahead. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, ịmana n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị ujuru anyị anya dadi o, inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alpha na Omega, anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Once again, you are welcome. Without wasting much of our time, we will be moving on to our theme, which is, we will always remember them. till the 30th of May. Our team remains. We will always remember them. But our topic this morning specifically is remembering them in the way of saying thank you. Remembering these fallen heroes and heroines in just a simple way of saying to them, thank you. Wherever they are, those that are buried in the bottom of the ocean, we say thank you. Those that are burnt up by the fire, we say thank you. Those that are buried alive, we say thank you. Those that were hunted down like animals, life taken from them even before they have the privilege of taking the first breath, we say thank you. Those women that were raped to death, we say thank you. Those men that were starved to death, children, we say thank you. For today, it is your action in the past that defines who we are today. For in your weakness, we have gotten strength. And in your mistake, we have been corrected. In your sacrifice, we pride. For in your death, we live. We say thank you. But not everybody will understand this. But those who are led by the spirit of Chukwukike Abiyama, I must tell you, they are the sons of Biafra. A lot of things have been going on. Some people are busy finding fault because they have, according to Rogers Okoro Awosa, they have the spirit of Iberiberism. How I wish the way you are looking for Mazenande Kano fault, Mazucheme for fault to condemn them. How I wish you are condemning the atrocities going on in Nigeria. We would have had more regard for you. You see evil, you talk no evil, but you are there trying to blackmail the good. Let me tell you characters of one Nigeria. It doesn't matter whether they are Rewa, they are Duduwa, or they are Biafran. But the Nigerian blooded individual, this is how you know them. Anybody who is speaking this way, run for them. These people are evil. Fulani terrorist blood is running in them. You meet a fellow Biafran, and he say, you know, why I don't listen to Radio Biafra is that these people insult people. Run for your life, not them. They never complain about the number of death toll that they mention on radio station across the zoo called Nigeria on a daily basis. It doesn't bother them. They will always say, well, we thank God, we're still alive. You see, we have to move on where God is. God will help his people. This is what they say. Fulani herdsmen kill 30. Fulani herdsmen kill 100. Fulani herdsmen kill this one. Fulani herdsmen kill. Fulani herdsmen kill, rape, murder, adopt, kidnap. All to the extent that Obuluku, the monarch, was adopted, murdered, and went to drop in a blue state. It doesn't bother them. It's okay. It's okay. But when George Onyibe say thunder fire you now, you will see they will consult Chukwukike Abiyama in the first place. Why is he insulting people? This is one thing we don't listen to this radio. You are very hopeless. God will punish your father and your mother. How wish Fulani herdsmen are now ransacking our villages and our community? How which what they are doing to us now is like saying thunder fire you. It would have been better for you. But don't worry, Amadio will catch up with all of you. We are telling you it's 30th of May. We are telling you to sit at home. And you are telling us that this market is Oba Awosa in Biafra land. And then governor is sending more terrorists to protect them so that they will open Oba Awosa. All of you wait, you don't know what is coming. Do you know what is 30th of May? Do you know how many people that stand on that bridge? Have you forgotten, or do you even know that IPOB stand between the living and the dead Biafrans? For we value the dead Biafrans who died honorably more than those your governors, those so-called governors, senators, whatever they call their name. If you are not in this platform, you don't know what is coming to you. It's not a threat, it is a promise. This is George Onyibe. It's not a threat, it is a promise. With total humility, complete humbling myself. God is the one that shapes the head way ahead of me. It's the power, the primordial influence that drives me in everything we do. And I've not wronged him in any way. He would have communicated to me in strong terms. But he said to all of you in Biafra land against Biafra restoration project, he said, woe to all of you. Woe to all of you, because you will die like a carcass. You will die for nothing. And that which you have labored for will be given to another. For you shall not be remembered for all eternity. For you have denied those who died to keep you alive from being remembered. And now you see, there is an issue there. You're not saying anything because you are your position. Second tenure. But let me not digress further, because all of them will come out. It is a well-known fact that only those who appreciate the good done for them will have the privilege of receiving more. It is a well-known fact. You know, as a child, when we go to church, during time of tithe and offering, Yoruba people, they know how to recruit us to bring one Igbo girl, maybe like a Sinach or Edward. Watch all the people singing for Chukwu Kikabam. All of them are your people. You bring one of them, they say, oh, yeah, sing. You see the Igbo girl will start singing. Hey, yeah, no nyinye chineke, yeah, onyinye delema, yeah, onyinye chineke, yeah, onyinye delema, na ge kwasi yozo. And then we begin to jump up. We are going to heaven. But you don't want to die. As a Christian, born again Christian you are, this is the time all of you need to go to Medina, Mecca and preach. Go to Iran and preach Jesus Christ. Go to Sambisa Forest. They are waiting for you. They want to accept Jesus Christ. Most of you are crying like Kurukuruda. The whole Shuaibu say we not deny Jesus Christ. So Boko Haram sees Shuaibu. And you believe that cockaboo story. The whole Shuaibu. That's Shuaibu now. Bring Shuaibu and ask Shuaibu to quote 3 chapters from the Bible. You don't even know. There is nothing like Shuaibu. But all of you are evil. All of you are 419. And your evil will catch up with you. For he that sow to the wind will of the wind reap wide wind. It will catch up with all of you. You are deceiving us with the media, Abi. You are fooling the people, Abi. You are bamboozling us, Abi. And you think, oh yeah, Yoruba, you have monopoly over the media. The same way we tell you, I'm Dangote, I have monopoly over industries. We shall see how it ends. When you do good, you receive good. When you do bad, you do bad. Let me appreciate you, Koki Kabiama. No wonder Jesus said, he looked at them and he smiled. And the disciples say, why are you smiling? He said, I thank you, O Heavenly Father, for you have hidden this truth and wonderful wisdom from the eyes of those who think they are wise. And you have made them bear open to those they think they are foolish. When I see what he makes us to see about you, you will take AK-47. You that is a shaman, terrorists in charge, Gowon, Babangida, Obasanjo, Buhari. When I see what is waiting for all of you, Rufa and all of them jumping up and down, they are champion inside terrorist zoo country called Nigeria. You will never understand. We've seen the end of this journey, even at the means of it, because he made it known to us. All the people who stood their ground and died on our behalf should be thanked by the way of remembering them. Not for them, but to encourage the next generation to do the same thing when and if the need arises. The voice of Biafran student went to Chimubi Okafor's house to remember her. One of the formidable Biafran soldiers without a gun. She fought even with her dying breath until she lost her senses. She was still fighting for Biafra. I thought people have forgotten her. Forever she will live in my memory. The greatest ally I have ever known. A very formidable, I must tell you. A female without an equal, without an arrival. Each time I remember her, I cry. But I don't regret it. Because sometimes we need people to hold the spiritual line for us. And I know she's doing exactly that. And I must appreciate the voice of Biafran student who went and burned candle to remember Chimubi. All of you who went there, who remembered her, you will never be forgotten. And then how do you think that those who are remembering millions of Biafran who have died will never be forgotten? Are you insane? Are you hallucinating? Are you dreaming? All of you will be blessed. In this morning, by the anointing of Chukwu Kikabiama upon my life, as a man of God, as a reverend, I decree this day that all the people who will obey this solemn voice, this still small voice coming from the wilderness of Biafra, to sit at home in Biafra land on that 30th of May, it shall be well with you. It shall be well with your generation. If you have played saboteur before, you will be forgiven. But if after 30th of May, you start playing the saboteur, you will be cut off by Amadio Hatonda. Sit at home and it shall be well with you. Sit at home. The next day you will make profit you have not imagined. Oh, is it because I'm not a Yoruba pastor, so you will not say amen? Tell me amen there and stop fooling yourself. There are mad people everywhere. No, and let me pet you. May the Lord bless you. You see, when they come on Facebook, they deceive you. They play on your intelligence, and you are there helping them. Those of you who sponsored Blue Jack or Green Jack, I hope you are very proud. And there are some lunatic now. Where is Ugochi? She has gone to the bottom ground. And there is some people coming out and saying, you see, I have to tell you the truth. I'm a Nollywood actor. God told me. The day Nigerian government will pay those people, you will regret. You will call Judge Onyibe and say, you know, I was giving them money. I was giving them money. They were those canvassing. When we tell you what we see, you don't understand. We are talking about Blue Jack. Some people say he's a professor, he's an intelligentsia. Judge Onyibe is a common block motor. I push wheelbarrow. Very soon I will enter road and start pushing Kwandem, Uroba, Kwandem. That is what I do. Kayaman, Uguaja. But how will you regard me? I'm not a professor. Make una wake up. If anybody think Biafra will be restored by compromising, by sentimental, you are hallucinating. I'm happy that men and women know the truth, and we are waiting for that time. The truth is that Nigeria will initiate a state of anarchy, and that will run Nigeria. Now, I wonder why Nigeria has not shut down the remaining so-called local, international, naive, aquatic, chaotic international airport in Port Harcourt. Let them shut all of them down. In fact, they need to shut our road down. They are mad people. And so people are going to come to justify them. Look at Asarena. He's begging for his amnesty money and telling you, you see, I wonder why some lunatic from my own Niger data, will take over the stupidity from Onayangudu. What is leading to all these things? Before we were calling it Nayangudu. It's like Nayangudu is gradually repenting and pushing the spirit of Iberiberism, according to Roger Sukura Osa, who by now should be in Dawara where he belongs to. They are taking it over from Nayangudu. All of you, the easiest way to die is come against IPOB. We will treat your fuck up. You just want to die. Sharp death. Come and tell us you are Manyanabo or you are Nyamanabo. Let's tell you how dirty you are. You go to toilet. We just they package you, they mumu yourself. We tell you say na 30th of May. They tell me say you know concern you. If you know you are a Biafran, and no Biafran was killed in your community, please that they defile IPOB. But one thing you people should be assured of that we are taking record of all of you. We are not going to talk about anything yet. Our target and our energy and the resources is geared towards one thing. We must remember them all. We must remember them. Today our topic is remembering them in the way of saying thank you. We must. Now, the reason, some of the reasons, let me give you just 5 reasons why we must remember them. Number 1, these people were not paid. They didn't pay to die for me and you. Yesterday we look at the death of, they paid the price, emergency dying. These people were not paid. These people were not paid. First of all, I must appreciate those who are led by the spirit of Chukwu Kikabama. They call Judge Onyibe, okay, I want to encourage you with this. I was mocking a brother on radio in one of my programs. I told him, you don't pay much in Grando. And the brother was like, oh, forgive me. But I was joking. Honestly, I'm a jovial person. But I can't be jovial in the presence of injustice, in the presence of evil. I cannot. The people are that, oh, brother, take, we bless you. In fact, somebody called from France, who is from Afaribeku, so eager to help those veterans who fought for us. There is a reason I cut him off. I know he may not be very happy, but let me pass this message to him. My duty here is not to collect account or collect money from anybody on behalf of IPOB. There are people meant for that. That is why I directed him back. It's not because I cannot respond to him and say, I will call you back later after the program. There are those who are going to petition me that I'm collecting account to collect money. And they are Yoruba, Hausa, blooded individual. But we acknowledge all of you. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. These people died not because they want to be paid. They don't want to be paid. How much will you pay for them? How much? Most of you will even prefer to become a slave all your life instead of to be killed. But these people say, no. If I have 1 week to live, and then let me live in defense of my people. When I see people, they say, oh, you are trying, you are formidable, do you do this? It's a decision I have made. I choose to empty my mind of fears. I know I'm not invincible, but I know I have the God that is greater than Fulani Herdsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, greater than Allah himself, I must tell you. When the time comes, you will know. He's not slacking, neither is he slow to respond. But he wished that every man will recall their senses and repent. It's the lifting up my head. It's the confidence assurance that we do what we do, knowing fully well that none can stop us. How many people have they killed? Have they stopped it? He that thought to Rugugio, Umema, he that thought to Ruguge, Nuga Karakerugo. He that thought to Rugugio, Akpata Nekumwa, he that thought to Rugugio, Nuga Karakerugo. He that thought to Rugugio, Anyanelo wam, he that thought to Ruguge, Nuga Karakerugo. There is a power that shapes our way. He said we should go. And then that is why we are here. These people died without asking you to pay them. Would it be too much a price for us to remember them? Number two, no promise was made to them. They didn't request for anything because they didn't have the privilege. Some people, when you meet them and say, let's work together to remember this Biafra hero and heroine. Let's fight to restore Biafra. You say, what is in there for me? You see, I'm a councillor now. If I support you people, will you give me chairman? Because after councillor, you now get chairman. When you meet chairman, you say, if I join you, will you make me senator? When you meet a senator, you say, if I join you, will you make me rep? If you meet a rep, you say, if I join you, will you give me a governor? If you meet a governor, you say, if I join you, will you give me second tenure? You give them second tenure, they say, if I join you, will you make me a president? But this is a mirage, a dream that can never come to you. They are telling you must pay us. Now when we say no, when Biafra come, everybody is going to be equal. One of my sister told me something that happened in one of the meeting organized in Ebonyi State. The sister went there. He said while in the meeting, they came in as dignitary. Ndi Jokwa, Obrokundi Ebonyi State, Ndi Jokwa, one Chinese Abata, all of them came in, dignitaries. They were thinking that they are going to say, yes, His Excellency, His Royal Highness, His Eminent, His Magnanimity, His Ataramatitude, you know all these big name, but all of them were bench. Everybody sit on the floor. Everybody sit on the bench chair. And then they say, yes, the Keke na Pepe Rider, who is IPOB member, come forward. Yes, Okada Rider, come forward. He's eminent. And the sister told me that I love IPOB more for this. Because we, the dignitary that went there, we were thinking they are going to put us on high table. Oh boy, they don't even know say we did that. I said, that is the problem. Live and let's live. This is the problem. Our leaders, Fulani leaders will impoverish all the people they are leading. When you hear how they want you to say, how they want you to didn't say, how you to say, Fulani you to didn't say, don't mind them. They are all poverty. All of them have plate. They are begging. They are doing Bambi Allah, give me Kobo, Gambi Allah, give me Kobo, Bambi Allah, give me Kobo. The day they want to mumu them, they will just give them one plate of Tura and Shenama. Once they give them this Tura and Shenama, their brain is no longer there. You see people who can't even wash their teeth. They now say, yes, they are coming to give Igbo quick notice. Igbo is ingrate. Oh, Igbo don't suffer. You be Igbo, you never did Biafra. Wait till you gain. On the Shenama. Then they Tura and Shenama. They give you quick notice. But of course, before digressing further, they impoverish their people. They don't exist too. But in Biafra land, you will not be judged by the content. You will not be judged by your color of your skin, your tribe. You will not be judged by your looting ability like Nigerian does. It is what you do, you will receive the salary. These people didn't ask for anything. They didn't give us condition. Number 3, why we must remember them in a way of thanking them. No document dedicated to them. No single document. We didn't write anything and say, okay, we have dedicated, let's go and fight. That is why when I see some people, they okay, let's run them down. I know the truth is I'm here because IPOB is the answer to my prayer. I've seen the injustice against our people. And I've wondered and I've prayed all my life, hoping to see a day like this. And when I heard the voice of our leader, Mazen Nandekano, I knew this was the answer to my prayer. What can I do other than to water the plant that Almighty Creator has planted for me? Sometime maybe we have to do worship service so they know that we are the one who worship the Almighty Creator. You see, Usishoma na mum uroma ịmana o nwere Chukwu na-agba ya mmiri o. Abụ m osisi ọma na-amụ mkpụrụ ọma. Chineke abụzi onye na-agba mmiri o. Ịmama ya ga-adịgide dịgide ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Ịmama ya ga-adịgide, ọ ga-adịgide ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Omega mo, Onyoma mo. Make us stop before we begin the release album here. But this is the truth. That good seed that bears good fruit. There is a God that waters the fruit. We Biafrans are the seed that bears good fruit. And Chukwu Kikabiama is the one that waters us. These people did not demand for anything. Can't you thank them for it? Number 4. No street or town is named after them. Nowhere in Biafra land where they will say, hey, you know, Onwatuegu fought very hard to defend Biafra land, and they call this street Onwatuegu. Nowhere in Biafra land, not even in Niger Delta or Delta Niger, not even in River Line or Offline or Kutu Line or Bottom Line. Where are your heroes? Where are your heroes? When are you going to dedicate a street to Achuse? When are you going to tell me that this is Philippe Fiong Avenue in Ibibio land, in Efik land, in Enam land? When? You think we are stupid? Yakubu Gowon Stadium, Obasanjo Barak, Buhari, Boko Haram's tank. You're remembering them and you think you can bury the name of all these heroes. Now, let me tell you something you don't know. Those heroes and heroines are alive. We have your record. You think you are very stupid? We have all your record. At least I have had meeting with more than 90% of the veterans on ground. We have your record. You may think we don't know you. We know those of you who are collecting money from Nigerian government, and we know those of you who are standing. But my happiness with you is that I have more formidable veterans standing, holding the line, willing and very ready to die with hunger. Some of you have one leg. Some of you have one hand. Some of you are even working harder than me to make end meet, taking care of your children, having paid this price. Nobody say thank you to you. But I say on behalf of genuine Biafrans across the globe, thank you. There is no words I love more than hearing Ndewo, pour anointing on me. More than our son on Ndewo no. More than our one on Ndewo no. Your hand that is amputated will never be in vain. Your future that is taken from you will never be in vain. We remember you. We have your names. You see, a brother, I won't mention his name. He's in Enugu. He gave me a book. And this book gave the number, statistic data of how many people that were beheaded, how many people that they removed their eye, how many people they cut their hands, torturing them in order to betray Biafra. But they never did. But who is thanking them? Most of them may be regretting. Just the same way some people say, oh, when we frustrate him, we're not going to thank him. You're not going to thank me. If you thank me, that means I've not been here with you. And I must know that everything I have done today, I did do it not because I was compared to. We are not doing what we are doing because we are compared to. We are doing it because that is the right thing to do. And so we say, thank you. I wonder how God feels when the children, the real children of Chukwu Kikabiyama will gather and begin to say to him, Madonine na se bube. Ebube Jehovah maramao imakwana madonine na se idi ebube. Ebube Jehovah maramao. I wonder how heaven looks like when children of Chukwu Kikabiyama begin to tell him, O me manare kele melao. Umema nari ekele o, umema nari ekele mela o, umema biko nari ekele o, ogworiam nari ekele dema o, umema biko nari ekele, umema nari ekele dema o, eze biko nari ekele. 30th of May, sit at home, say every man and woman, behave like Yoruba people. They know how to hold your brain. You sit on your house that day and say, oh Lord Chukwu Kikabiyama, every man and woman that died that I may be alive today as Biafra, I thank you for them. I thank you for them. Let's see if the door of breakthrough will not open for you. The last this morning because of our time. It's unfortunate that not even their loved one that they left behind are remembered. I know Philippe Fion made one request. What is this request? When he was then sent to confront the demon of all the demons, the Nigerian terrorist state. He said to Ojukwu, look at me in the eyes. And Ojukwu looked at him. He said, I will go to hell and come back because of Biafra. But promise me that you will take care of that, you will look after my wife and my children. And Ojukwu say, yes, I will. It is a promise. What about those who didn't have the privilege to meet Ojukwu to make the same request? You think keeping their children quiet is what they want? And then I must say, if your father died, he left him without saying goodbye. He said, I'm coming, and he didn't come back, all because of Biafra. I, George Onyibe, on behalf of the leadership of IPOB, on behalf of every man and woman of Biafra, we say thank you. We say thank you. They will. But it's not going to end thank you. A day will come, you'll be surprised we know all of you. The sacrifice of your fathers and mothers will never be in vain. We say thank you. Now, without IPOB, who would have remembered them? Not to talk about them. Who would have remembered them? He will tell you, look for the nearest IPOB family closer to you and join. Some people say, no, I cannot join. You see, these people, they are a group of Keke na Pepe. Were there not learned people, no powerful people to deliver Israel when God chose Moses? Who would have remembered them? And if we forget about them, what then do you think will encourage the next generation to join the league of these heroes and heroines to defend our land? And people say, well, they are dead, they are gone and buried. You see, we have to move ahead. But let me tell you one truth. It becomes one of the primordial influence that drives me. I know that if I encounter a problem tomorrow, I don't expect IPOB to come to me on time. Now, let me tell you what I told my wife when DSS arrested me as a result of betrayal from somebody in the family. One day, I was sleeping at night because we don't sleep any longer because we have made a vow never to give sleep to our eyes until Biafra is restored. We will not sleep under the same heaven with those who has murdered our fathers and our mothers and our brothers and our sisters. We will not. And that night, I called on my wife. I said, do you know, as you are lying on this bed, you may wake up tomorrow morning and I'm gone? He said, don't even say it. Don't say it. I said, allow me to speak to you. Do you know that you can wake up in the morning and I'm not here again? And that would be the end of me. But I want you to understand one thing. No matter what happens, you must continue. You must continue. You must make my children understand that I'm not a vagabond. I'm not a failure. It is the love of Biafra that drives me to do what I can do. Behold, it's too late. I cannot help it. But you think you're going to kill me? You lie. You are lying. You are lying. Oshishi rendo. Where jingwe ze kosi? Oshishi rendo ka danke ponku ke wuzo. Uno amani helalane. And I said to her, if they arrest me, IPOB will not come, but they will come. And so do not think the next morning they will rush in here. I told her some things I know. And I know that the few periods I have stayed, she knows what will happen at every beat. It's not about what happens. Why I'm doing this is that if men and women, children at age of 13 and 14, we say they are boys camp, willing to fight with gun, with firewood, with people with AK-47 to make me alive. Boys camp, I say thank you. If you are part of the boys camp, I say thank you. You know, they don't want us to know about all these things, but we know. If we forget about their sacrifice, nobody will be willing to stand up for us again. Nigeria may not have paid all of them, all of their terrorists. Nigeria have paid all their terrorists. Some of them are not being paid. Those killers in their killing squad of our heroes and heroines because of greed, corruption, stinginess, but yet they remember them in every way and even make us to join us to remember them. Yes, Nigeria is a corrupt nation. All the people who fought for Nigeria to kill Biafrans, not all of them are being paid because Nigeria is greedy, Nigeria is stingy, Nigeria is corrupt. But Nigerians at least dedicate one day to them. They even make us to join them, the zoo people, to remember these murderers. But that is by the way. We must remember our people. 30th of May, those of you in Biafra land, is sit at home. You are from Akwa Ibom, you are from Ubobura, you are from Utinapa, you are from Ugoja, you are from Iguacha, you are from Andoni, you are from Uguni. Remember those who died for a Bill of Rights. You remember those who died for resource control. Remember those who died in the hand of Fulani Boko Haram jihadis. All of them, remember them. You are from Anyocha, Bulukundu, Kwausimili. You are from a Biafra land, Urobo, Shekiri, Patan, Mbiama, Yenu, Gua, Epie, Utueki, wherever you come from, Kalabari, Okereka. You are from Wakrike. It doesn't matter. Ikwiri, Heron, Haivo Kingdom. It doesn't matter. Issue Lili. It does not matter. You are from Arochukumbi, Turumbi, Si, Amando, Bankwiri, Olo. You are from Ekusigo. You are from Inhiala. It doesn't matter where you come from. Onza, Bakeliki, Nzamuhale. This is the time to remember all of them. Ono, Ndia, Bono, Ndia, Tulubundo, Ndia, Komazi, Wiri, Uto, Umunede, Baki, Water. This is the time to rise up and remember them. For silver and gold, they did not ask for. Silver and gold we have none. But we should be able to say to them on that day, thank you. Because the sacrifice of our foreign heroes and heroines will never be in vain. I'll be back in a minute.